Hey guys, Bree here. So we're going to make a really cute last minute gift. We're going to do a little tea towel and it's really not going to take us too long. So I did get these tea towels on Amazon. They are on my Amazon link. Feel free to go there to spoiledbybrie.com and you can find them there, okay? So what I did put up is a link to this transfer. So I absolutely love this one. This one was retired. They brought it back for a limited time and I believe it's on sale. So feel free. Find my specials tab on my chalk page and grab this transfer before it goes away. Now I have a feeling it may go away at the end of this month. So you just have, today and tomorrow. So say hi when you pop on. Let me get this pulled up so I can see your comments. Hi, Carolyn, Terry, Sonia, Annette. Hello. All right. So first thing I did was I put the ink mat behind our tea towel. I have turned on our heat press to 350 and I have our transfer here. Like I said, this project really isn't going to take us very long, so it's a great last minute gift, or if you guys are doing any types of vendor events or like farmers markets or craft fairs, especially in your town, these are great to sell, okay? Tea towels do really well, and you can do a couple of them, in different colors, and, that always works out. All right, so I have black ink and I have Marvelous, Coral, and Currant Jam. I have all three of these here. Hi, Stacy and Robin. Thank you for sprinkling, Barbara. I appreciate it. Oh, speaking of sprinkling, you guys remember I have the giveaway. It ends tomorrow, so make sure you guys have joined and done the giveaway. I will pull the winner on the 1st, okay? So make sure you do that. Sorry if I look tired. I am tired today, but I didn't go live yesterday, so I do apologize. It has been a day. Y'all, I didn't even get to put makeup on this morning. I did change my clothes, but that was about it. I was like, okay, we've got to get these live sale orders out. So that's what we did most of the day. And in between feeding the kids, feeding Grayson, nap time, changing the diaper, washing him. Anyways, I am tired. Okay, guys, so let's see. I wonder if it's not, you're watching from bed tonight. I feel you on that. Oh, well, thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Okay. I want to do an ombre effect on the shakers and the word love. And we're going to do black for the secret. The secret. I probably should have done the in a different color, but it's fine. Is always. All right. Do any of you guys have this transfer from when it originally came out? This one came out in, let me see, 2021. 2 kids under 3. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. You know what? I'm going to do the lids as well. I'm going to do the lids. And I think we'll do this one as pepper. And then how do you get salt? Maybe we'll do this color. This is Dune. Obviously we can't use white, but at least it'll give it just a little bit of color, but not a lot. So you still know it's there. Okay. My daughter is almost 5. She's 4. Yeah. All right, so the lids are done. Probably should have done them in gray now that I'm thinking about it, but you know, it's whatever. I can always make another one. We could do it in another color. No biggie. Okay, so we're gonna do Marvelous on the top part of it, right? And then maybe I won't use Coral. I think I'm just gonna use Marvelous and Currant Jam because I love those 2 colors. Let's do... Okay. We're gonna do the top part of this as well. And I want to pull this down a little bit more because I don't want the Currant Jam to overpower our lighter color. So I'm going to pull that down just a bit. And we'll do that in Currant Jam, and we'll do this little heart in Marvelous as well. Okay? All right, so I just have a little wipey here. I'm just wiping our, hey Denise, I have, what is this called? Oh, I could have done pink for pink sea salt. I did not think about that, Annette. And I use pink sea salt. How did I not think about that? Goodness. All right, so we're gonna add our Currant Jam up here at the top, and then I'm gonna rub those together. Let's go ahead and get the center part. Okay. And again, you could do this in multiple colors, like, you know, and I think it would be a fun gift, and people can pick what color they like to match their kitchens. You know what I mean? And the cool thing about these transfers is you can reuse them, you guys. So like I said, if you do like vendor events and you want to make tea towels and a bunch of them really quickly, this is a great way to do it. Just depends on how intricate you're going to get. But it really doesn't take long at all for you to make multiples. Okay, so again, we just added all of those down there. And now I'm going to take just a little bit of this one on my finger, and I'm going to begin to blend these together. Now, you want it to be just a little bit on like the wet side. It really helps to blend, so it's blending a little bit more seamlessly, not like a distinct, this is Marvelous and this is Currant Jam. So you really do want it to blend in together. So I do recommend adding a little bit of that ink or paste, if you're using paste, onto your finger. And let's go down here. Oops, that was way too much. I meant to just dab it. Okay, so I'm just blending these all in. You can blend them sideways, you can blend them any which direction, okay? That one, I think I'm gonna get just a little bit of the Currant Jam to blend that part in and this part in. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pull this up, and then we will heat set it, okay? So that way it's permanent. All right. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, I think like you said, I'm gonna try and see if I could put pink in instead of the white, so it's pink salt, like Himalayan salt, because that makes a whole lot of sense, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. Now, one thing I am going to do before I completely pull it all the way up, I'm just gonna wiggle it as I go. And I'm looking to make sure everything is covered, and if it's not covered, I can quickly set it back down before I go too far and not able to line everything back up. Okay, so far so good. Everything looks awesome. I'm gonna keep pulling. All right, so now that I've reached the point where I've released everything from the silk screen, I'm gonna just look again. Everything looks good, so I can go ahead and remove this transfer. If it was not, I can just set this back down and it'll be right in place, okay? Now, if you are layering, I will tell you guys a little tip. If you are layering, so you're doing one layer and then you have to clean the transfer, put it back down and do it again, do not heat set in between those layers, because when you heat set, your fabric will shrink just a little bit, okay? And this transfer will no longer line up. So if you're needing to layer, dry it, let it sit for 30 minutes, for an hour, then put this back over it. At least you will be able to line it up perfect. Also, another thing is don't remove the ink mat, okay, if you are layering, because you stretch that material when you set it on the ink mat, whether you know it or not, you do. And so it will not match back up if you remove it, okay? At least it'll be very difficult. I mean, it's doable, it is possible, but it is very difficult, okay? So, now that we've done that part, remember, I am washing this transfer. So remember, you can use these 8, 10, 12 times, you guys. Honestly, you can use them more. So if you're just doing them for towels, you could probably do anywhere from like 15 to 25 towels with this one transfer, right? So if you think about it, if you're doing it with like heat transfer vinyl, and you were to cut this out, this one transfer in particular is $16. So even if you do 16 of them, that's only $1 a piece that's going into your work, right? But again, I think you can get more out of it. Honestly, I could probably stretch it to double that. So let's say you're doing 50 cents a piece of this, it's going to end up being cheaper than your vinyl anyway. Okay? Plus, you're not just limited to towels. If you wanted to make a cute little like wood sign for the kitchen, you sure could. Okay? So I'm cleaning it with a board eraser. I did wipe it off on the front with a napkin before I use my board eraser. And that just helps me get a lot of that like color off at first. And I find that it helps my board eraser last just a little bit longer. And then I go back on with the dry side of the napkin and I wipe off the excess water, okay? So now it is all clean. Let me show you, we can put it back on the backer sheet, okay? Or you can use it right afterwards, okay? It is sticky again. You can put this back on it. I like to lay mine flat, okay? So it is clean, it is done, and now we have a super cute towel. Look how cute that is. Oh yeah, it would be great on an apron. I think that's a fabulous idea. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys, we are going to heat set it. I'm gonna remove that. I would recommend let it dry for like 30 minutes or so, okay, and then take it off. If you do happen to take it off right away, if you spray your board or your ink mat with water, you can get that wet ink to come off. But if it's stuck on there a little bit more, do not rub, because you will end up like wiping off all the adhesive on your ink mat. Okay, so don't do that. But if you do it right away, you can. All right, we have our mat that's gonna go under, and I'm actually gonna put a couple of towels underneath there, because the ink is still just a little bit wet. So I do recommend, like I said, let it just dry on its own naturally. Since I'm on live, I just want to show you guys how easy everything is. Okay, so we're gonna do 30 seconds, 350 degrees. Thank you. Yay. Yeah, so if you guys want this transfer, again, just make sure you go to, I think you can click the little blue link below that says open link. That goes to my website. And the transfer is called, the secret ingredient is love, and it is 50% off. You guys, it's only $8, not even $16. Go and get it. And whatever else is there, because most likely those items will not be there after tomorrow. Okay, so now we are all done. And look how cute this is. Isn't that the cutest? I do think this would be really cute on an apron. I wonder if I can find an apron and put it on there tomorrow. Yes, you just got the notification. Oh no. Well, at least you got the notification, so that's good, right? And it's not coming off, right? So that's the cool thing. You can wash it like normal. It is not coming out at all. And we have so many things that you can put this ink on. And like I said, you can go to my Amazon website. If you go to spoiledbybrie.com, I'll have my Amazon link there. But y'all, it is so cute. I love the colors. Okay, I used Marvelous and Current Jam ink. You can find these on my chalk site as well. And then we did use the black. Thank you. Yeah, tea towels are in my Amazon store, and I would love more ink as well. I'm gonna start mixing and making my own color inks when I get empty jars. So this black ink jar is empty. So now I'm just trying to figure out what color do I wanna mix with black to make it like a darker color. Then I'll mix it up and make it in there. So it'll be good. Baby is good. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for tonight, because I do gotta go get the baby into bed. He just had his bath, so I gotta go feed him, lay him down, and tomorrow morning, 11:30 Central Standard Time, I will be on the Chalk Couture page again, and we're creating tomorrow with this cute transfer. Okay, this is one of our new ones. So stay tuned. I did one earlier today that I recorded, and we're gonna do another one tomorrow. So you'll have 2 examples, okay? All right, guys, hit the heart button for me. If you have not yet, you're more than welcome to comment info below. If you need any links, like to my Amazon store, to my Chalk website, to the club website. Oh, speaking of club, y'all, that Good Old Days transfer there, and we used it again above the truck. That is only available today and tomorrow. Okay, so if you haven't joined the monthly club, be sure to do it so you can get that transfer. And then guess what? The boots, that is next month's transfer. So if you sign up this month, you'll get the Good Old Days, and then you are automatically in to get the boots next month. You don't have to re-sign up anything. Okay? So make sure you do it. Okay? Also, those 2 paste jars right here. The top one is Dear Diary. The bottom one is Sincerely Yours. That is the purple one. That purple one is out of stock. Okay, we sold out of it. That one you needed to hit $125. So if you do $90 or more, you will get that the top one, which is Dear Diary. But that purple dark one on the bottom, it is gone. It's no longer available. Okay. So hope you got it already. That was a lot. Okay. All right. I am done. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, 11:30 Central Time. And yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Take care and have a good night. Bye, y'all.